This is ABTV, Animal Bites Television. For animal lovers, by animal lovers.
This is amazing, man. Western diamondback rattlesnake, and I found him in this cave. Beautiful snake. These guys are hemotoxic. Oh, did you see that?
My name is Alex Jones.
Look at this.
I've traveled all over the world searching for adventure and dangerous wildlife. But now, I want to show you the world through my point of view. So explore with me as we go on my adventures. It's summer, and finally you can get out of that hot sun and go to the beach. Cruise the city with your friends, or even go to the movies. So where am I headed? I'm headed to the desert. This is the Low Desert, one of the hottest and driest deserts of North America. And I'm headed here for snakes. During this time of the year, the wildlife is booming like crazy.
It's extremely hot right now. I mean, it's 105 degrees, and I can feel the skin like peeling off my lips right now. I mean, you can feel the heat just radiating off your head, your neck, your lips, everywhere. And if it's too hot for me, it's probably too hot for snakes.
So I'm headed up north. If you find yourself lost out here, you're in for some trouble. With the harsh environment and heat reaching 120 degrees, it can easily turn into a bad summer.
Oh, look at this, down here.
But I love it. Okay, seriously guys, if you find a tight crevice like this, don't go in like I do. You can easily get stuck, and snapping your arm or leg under the rock will be next to impossible to get out.
You see, snakes like to use these crevices right here for refuge. And they usually go along the edge on the bottom. It looks like there's nothing out here. I mean, there's nothing out here in this desert. I hope we find something. Oh, getting all this sand in my eye. Look, it looks like there's some type of like mine shaft or a cave over there. It looks like we can easily check that out. If there's nothing over there, I don't know what to do.
The Low Desert is actually riddled with old mines that have been here for more than 100 years. It took about an hour to hike through all this rock, but I know there's gotta be something in these things, especially with all the heat going on. Now, going inside these mine shafts can really screw you up, dude. Old gases and buried bombs is really a reality. There's also special fungus that can grow inside your lungs and kill you in a month or two after you've entered.
This is really freaky, dude. I mean, each step I take, I'm just afraid of every single vibration that I make. It's gonna make this cave just crashing down on me. Because each year, someone makes a stupid mistake inside these things and dies. There's a rattlesnake over here.
Yes, no way, I knew there would be a snake in here. It's my favorite rattlesnake too. It's a Western diamondback, and they're the superior snakes in the West. Dude, be cautious. It's not like we're out in the open. We're actually about 100 feet deep inside the cave, and the walls are starting to get tight.
Oh, look at that. This is amazing, man. Western diamondback rattlesnake, and I found him in this cave. Beautiful snake. These guys are hemotoxic. Oh, did you see that? Aggressive snakes, really aggressive snakes. You see how he's flattening his body out like that? Puffing it up, flattening it out. Just like that. That he means business. If I get any closer to his head, he's gonna attack and he's gonna strike with those hypodermic-like needles for fangs. And once he finally hits and injects that venom, he'll inject something called a hemotoxic venom. And even if you get treated at a hospital, you're still gonna get necrosis. I'm talking horrible stuff. Like rotting hands, rotting feet, wherever you get bit, it's gonna rot and you might have to get it amputated. Not only are these snakes very, very venomous, but they're the biggest rattlesnake in the West. More people get bit by these guys than any other rattlesnake.
Western diamondbacks are the kings out here, and I'm intruding on his domain, so it's time to get out.
Cool.
Sweet, caught my favorite rattlesnake. Now let's search in Box Canyon. It's actually kind of tricky to get there though.
Heading to Box Canyon is a crazy trip. We have to keep on this dirt road with no cell phone reception. Hopefully we don't get lost.
And keep in mind, dude, it's 117 degrees right now. I'm sweating everywhere, but that doesn't stop me from checking out one of the weirdest places I've encountered in my life.
We're out here in the Salton Sea. It's actually just a pit stop, but I just wanted to stop here to show you how weird this place is. There's actually, the ground is made nothing but barnacle. And the coolest part is this, look at this. Dead fish. It's literally crawling the whole entire beach everywhere with dead fish. Look at all this. It's nothing but dead fish. And the reason why there's so many dead fish around here is because there's so much salt in the water. There's actually more salt in this lake than the Pacific Ocean alone. The biggest lake in California.
Oh man, I totally wish you could smell this place. And mixed with the heat, whew, let's get to Box Canyon fast. This is a well-known road for people like me. Snakes are the masters of the desert, and finding them out here is a great area for summer.
Box Canyon is really famous for their caves. They're actually formed by millions of years of water just eroding the rock. And usually, it's really good for snakes. Let's check it out.
And before I even start searching, I find this cute little devil.
Okay. Oh! You see that little striker, huh? It's a non-venomous snake. It's called a leaf-nosed snake. And you can see why they're called leaf-nosed, because look at his nose. You see that? There's almost like a little patch of skin right there, and he's a little devil. He wants to get away. All he wants to do is get away right now. Beautiful snake. Really common snakes around here. But they're called leaf-nosed snakes because they have this patch of a scale right here. It's a modified scale, and it actually helps them dig themselves inside the sand. They're sand-dwelling snake species, and they feed off of eggs, snake eggs, and lizards too. Cool snake. Awesome. I'm gonna put you back, guy. It's getting dark. We have to go road cruising. Come on.
Road cruising is where you shine your beams on the pavement at night, and hopefully you'll just spot a snake. They love the open road to warm up before a hunt, so that's why I'm looking for them.
Check this out. This is a Sidewinder rattlesnake. It's really small, but they're called Sidewinders for a reason. Sidewinders. They move on the side of their body, almost like a J shape. I'm gonna try and pick this guy up. Really tiny snakes, it's really dangerous to hold these kinds of snakes because they can whip back really fast. And come here, I want to actually show you something. Check this out. Get on the... Whoa, don't bite me, buddy. Don't bite me. Do not bite me. I want to actually show you the reason why these guys are famous. It's exactly the way they move. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, check that out! Look how he just moves along the sand like that. That's all pure muscle. Oh. Come here, buddy.
I need to pull him off the side of the road before any cars speed by and smack him into the ground. It's really common to see dead snakes out here.
You're crazy. And a lot of times what you'll find on the sand like this is you'll see pits. You'll see pits inside of the sand. And that's actually a real big indicator there's been a Sidewinder there. Because what they usually like to do when they hunt is they actually burrow themselves inside the sand, to shuffle themselves inside, only have their heads poking out, their small eyes poking out. And then when a little lizard comes by, he'll wait and wait. He'll actually get closer, 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 then boom! Gets out of nowhere, bites it, injects it with his venom, and then eats it. Swallows it down head first. Cool stuff. See you, buddy. That was an amazing trip, guys. We found 3 different types of snakes. My favorite rattlesnake is inside of a mine shaft, and we finally found the Salton Sea. Right now I'm sweating like crazy, and I gotta go back home. See you next time, guys.
Opportunistic, but it's a very specialist in the niche that it occupies. It's elevated its body temperature, its blood, so it can stay fast in these very temperate and cold waters, and also specialized in...
This is ABTV.